Hi guys, welcome back to another video, or your first video here, I don't know. Welcome if you're new here, welcome either way. This is going to be my October 2022 book Unhaul, and it should be a it should be a pretty quick video this time, because I basically have things from about 2 series, so though I am getting rid of a number of books, I won't have to talk about each one individually. Let me just count how many I have, because I haven't done that yet. So I have 10 books that I'm getting rid of this month, and basically I went through my shelves and there were a couple of series that were middle grade, lower YA, where I just decided I've lost interest in them. I don't particularly want to read them anymore, and if they were following topics that I was interested in, there have been other things that have come out in the publishing sphere in the adult genre, or at least not so much new adult as in smutty books, but there's been a lot more young adult authors, I feel like, aging up their characters as they've been publishing. So this I don't think fits in that category, but I'm getting rid of the rest of my Vampirates series. So I've got Blackheart, Tides of Terror, Blood Captain and Empire of Night. So I read the first one of these a while ago, I'm pretty sure like during my masters or something, and really enjoyed it as a sort of guilty pleasure, easy read sort of thing. And then I continued to pick up the rest of them. And then I reread the first one in order to continue with the series. I also thought that all of them were available on Audible, but apparently not all of them are, or they're only available in America, or something weird was going on with that. But yeah, I didn't like the first book as much on the second reread, as I've gotten several years older and more removed from the main characters, and I have lost interest in this. However, I will still recommend the series. I thought it was good fun when I was younger, but just these aren't for me anymore. And the second series, although I think this is actually some books from 2 series, is some stuff by Riordan. So let me just hang on. So I'm getting rid of all of my books in the Heroes of Olympus series. I do believe I have all of them, and I'm getting rid of The Trials of Apollo, The Dark Prophecy. I honestly don't know whether or not this is the first book in the series. I couldn't tell you. Maybe it is. It does say The Return to the Percy Jackson World, which it still could be the first book in the series. So I really enjoy the original 5 Percy Jackson books, and since then I've been collecting the rest of the series in order to continue. But there's a couple of reasons why I've now decided to get rid of the rest of these. One, as I'm growing older, I have less in common with the characters. I'm less interested in them. Also, I find that there's now been quite a surge in publishing adult novels that are retellings of Greek myths, and so I find myself more and more interested in picking up those rather than going to these younger series. I've also attempted to read a couple of things by Riordan, and I know a couple of them have been short stories, so I haven't enjoyed them as much, but I tried reading the Bane Chronicles and I didn't really get on with... I think he did a good job of mixing Egyptian mythology into the real world, but because I have less of a background knowledge on that, it was less interesting to me. Same with the short stories I was reading that took inspiration from Norse mythology. There was so much that I didn't know in the background that it was less interesting going in. I know that these series do still involve the Greek myths and do involve the characters as they get a bit older, but for example, the book that I read more than a year ago now, probably, The Silence of the Girls, there's Ariadne, there's 1,000 Ships, there's quite a few books that I'm now more interested in reading than these, so I've decided to get rid of these as well. So there you have it. Those are the 10 books that I decided to get rid of this month. Do let me know if there's anything that you've decided to give a pass on and you've sort of grown out of but still have a strong nostalgic place in your heart. I'd love to hear about that down in the comments below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.